so actually investing capital themselves. So we're now getting down to some detail, and I'm glad for the question. Founders are potentially eligible as an ESIC investor. However, there are some rules, as you'd expect, around this stuff. An ESIC investor, so a person contributing new capital into a company, can't own more than 30% of that company to qualify for these ESIC benefits. So if you contributed capital and you owned less than 30% as a founder, that is well and truly considered an eligible investment. You've raised a very interesting question, and that is, what is this ESIC stuff about? ESIC is a dynamic status. It's measured at a point in time, and that point in time is when you issue shares. So if you guys are thinking about issuing shares, you need to be ESIC at each time you issue shares. So it's not a static status in that sense. So it's all about, in your circumstance, you would have to be ESIC on the 30th of June, your company that you're investing in, and on the 1st of July. And they could be totally different outcomes. You could be one and not the other, not the one and then the other. So it is very much dependent on these circumstances around whether you're ESIC or not. We have a founder who started at 50%, and there was a capital raise, and they diluted to 25% in this case study. Let's go back to, because I know there's a few people who have arrived recently. To be an ESIC eligible investment, no shareholder can own greater than 30%, including their affiliates. The question was, if we have a founder who starts at 50% and gets diluted to 25%, as an example, in a capital raise, and there's a further capital raise, can that investor or the founder pay for new shares in that ESIC to take them up to the 30% and qualify for some of these ESIC benefits? And the answer is yes. It looks like this. If they get to 30%, the first 25% will not be an ESIC investment. It will not have the tax benefits attached to it. But that additional 5%, assuming that it's an ESIC at the time we do it, can qualify for those tax breaks, CGT benefits and the tax rebate. And so what that means is that you would have in your portfolio as a founder two stages of shares. You'd have non-ESIC, which are full tax whack, and you'd have ESIC, which have the tax enhanced profile, and a certificate from us saying it's an ESIC qualifying certificate share. Okay, thanks. Thanks everyone. Thank you.